Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. I hope you are having a lovely day wherever you are. We're going to get on today with Love Island, the game, Season 3, The Boat Party, Part 9. So, let's get into this. As you can see, just before we start, Love Island, the app, has had a little bit of a makeover. So there are now several different categories. There's an all section, a Season 1 section, Season 2, and Season 3, and we are on Season 3 today. We've been having some discussions in the comments. We've been saying that maybe it's a bit of filler, maybe it's not. You guys have to decide for yourselves, but I think the last couple of episodes have been definite kind of filler episodes, so I'd be very interested to see how it plays out from here. This is episode 9. It's called Starry Eyed. The night sky is filled with streaks of light. Sparks fly on the ground too. We'll definitely find out. Oh, I will also just say that on Twitter they posted a preview of the episode and it said it's time to make your final decision, and Seb was in the photo. We'll see what happens. I don't know if we're going to be able to couple up with Seb, but I really kind of hope we are. We're lost at sea once again. The crew asked me to remind you that they're doing a great job, and they absolutely know where we're going, even if we don't. After our banana boat adventures, we're chilling out for the day. I don't know about that. Ella's got a top secret plan. I hope it involves food. I hope it involves you not going anywhere near the cooking. You wake up slowly as you hear other people moving around the boat. I should get up and see what's what. But first, let's find something gorgeous to wear. Ooh, okay, so we're back into swimsuits today, fellas. What should we wear? We wore this one in the last part, didn't we? Because I really liked this one, but I kind of don't want to wear it if we've only just worn it. I'm tempted to go back for the pineapples. I just really like those earrings. I look fantastic. You head for the kitchen. Well, Mickey's an expert sailor. Maybe you should drive the yacht. Mickey laughs. And maybe you should. Mickey is great at putting herself in positions she shouldn't. Did you say something, hon? Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat. There's something called the truth. She looks at you unconvinced, then turns back to Seb. The sea is different from being on a canal though. It's all water though. Remind me to never get on a boat of your captain. You all settle down to eat breakfast as Yasmin arrives at the doorway. She sits down next to Kieran. Hey everyone. I wanted to say thank you for everything you said back on the beach. I'm feeling a lot better today. It's weird how talking about stuff can take a weight off your mind. I'm glad you're feeling better. It's important to make the first step and talk about it. Even if things get harder again, you know that it doesn't feel like that forever. Yasmin smiles at you. Yeah, exactly. I'll try and remember that. Everyone settles down again. Can I get you a drink, Tris? And Bill? Bill's eyes widen in surprise, but Ruffy looks totally relaxed. I'd like a fancy cocktail. Ruffy laughs. I'll see what I can do. He goes to the cupboards and puts together a couple of tall cocktails. With a flourish, he places them in front of you and Bill. When you take a sip, it's beautifully refreshing. Wow, this is amazing. Why, thank you. You carry on chilling out, enjoying the chat and company. After a while, everyone wanders off to do their own thing. I told my family I'd have a quick chat with them, so I'll see you in a minute. Bill kisses your cheek and heads for the cabin. You spend a while lounging on the deck. The morning passes in a sleepy haze. Then you realise something terrible. Your water bottle is empty. I should go and refill this. I can't get dehydrated out here in the sun. Very important message from Fusebox there. Stay hydrated. The kitchen is empty, except for Ruffy doing some washing up. He grins at you as you come in. I had a bit of spare time, so I thought I'd pitch in. No sense leaving it all to the crew. Do you want to give me a hand? Sure thing. You take your place beside Ruffy and set to work scrubbing plates. It's not very glamorous, but it's kind of satisfying. Like, it's nice to be grounded for a while. Ruffy finds doing the washing up satisfying. I know what you mean. Cleaning things up can feel kind of cathartic. That's it, exactly. But honestly, it feels good to do something nice for the group and hang out with you at the same time. There hasn't been a lot of that lately. I hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm doing alright. He smiles suddenly. It feels like so long ago when I dragged you to my dad's birthday. You didn't drag me, I wanted to come and meet your family. I loved showing you off to everyone. It felt so special. I'd almost forgotten about that. Could we rekindle things? No, keep things friendly. It was fun, but I'm looking to the future now. He grins as he dries a glass to a sparkling shine. You know what? This whole thing has been strange, but it's given me a bit of time to work on, well, me. Like, instead of dating you, I'm dating myself, if that makes sense. I kind of feel like I've learned more about myself, you know? Taking the time and space to figure out what feels right to me. Like, instead of trying to chase an idea of what I should do or who I should be. That's deep. I may have dabbled in a self-help podcast or 3 as well as other stuff. Oh yeah? I've been taking some time off my phone. It feels good to remember that things won't fall apart at work without me. Maybe I should date myself. You know what? Maybe you should. I know from experience you'd be good company. 10 out of 10, would recommend. He wipes his hands. I think I'm ready for some pool time. Iona told me she could beat me in a race. It's on. He heads out with a determined expression. You hear the sound of footsteps outside. I wonder what's going on with the others. As you walk along the deck, Seb catches your eye. He beckons you over and then shows you a picture of a small cat. That's one of Doom's kittens, right? Yeah. Well, that said, even the kitten's all but grown up now. What's her name? I haven't got a name for her yet. How can you not have a name after a whole year? Cats have a lot of kids, okay? It's hard coming up with one name, let alone 7. So this is the only one left. I've been sitting on it for a while. That sounds uncomfortable and potentially dangerous for the cat. Very funny. Instead of working on your stand-up routine, you could help me come up with a name. You should go for something mysterious, such as, how about... Wait, we can come up with a name for the kitten, and also Doom 2 is not the name that we would go for. Oh, this is so much pressure. What should we call it? Okay, for whatever reason, I have made the decision that we're going to call the cat Sagittaria, because I'm a Sagittarius, and it's a mysterious name, and I don't know why. Ignore the weird cat name, please. Sagittaria. Yeah. Seb thinks for a moment. Fine, it's as good a name as any. He looks back at the picture on his screen. I name you Sagittaria. How is Doom anyway? She's good, she's just living her best life, which is queen of the underworld and occasional belly rubs. Mother of adorable chaos spawn. He smiles. Oh, Nikki mentioned you had big news about the podcast. Oh, you mean the deal he's got lined up? I'd rather not talk about that, to be honest. There's no way I'll let it happen. You should at least engage with the idea. Nope, not now. All those decisions are for future Seb to worry about. Alright. Sorry, I just don't want this whole thing getting in the way of my holiday. It was really fun getting involved with it though. Yeah, it was great to have you. The fans would love you to come back, and it's going really well. Almost too well for our own good. The two of you hang out for a bit longer, going through pictures of Seb's cats on his phone until you're cut off by a familiar sound. Nikki's voice echoes over the intercom. Gather round, everyone. It's dinner time. The meal passes with pleasant chit-chat. After the delicious food is gone, you feel your eyelids start to droop and head back to your cabin. Your dreams are filled with images of floating bananas. One is being sailed by Sagittaria, who turns to look at you. A booming voice comes from its mouth. Wake up, everyone! Huh? There's something amazing happening out here. At this time of night, it had better be. You emerge onto the deck and almost bump into Iona. I thought this was a holiday, not a boot camp. If Ella thinks I'm going to put up with much more of this, she better think again. Once we figure out what she's up to, will you help me push her in the pool? I'm going to hedge my bets. I don't know. It depends what she's woken us all up for. Iona's eyes glint. Alright then, I'll do it myself. Nikki rubs his eyes as he wanders onto the deck. Hey girls, what's happening? Shouldn't you know that? Nah, Elladine might have told me what she was up to, but I was half asleep. Elladine emerges looking bright and chipper. Up and at 'em? Up and at what? Elladine smiles mysteriously. Iona casually glances over the ocean. Oh wow, is that a dolphin? Elladine frowns and looks over. Where? Iona winks at you and prepares to strike. I'm gonna warn Elladine. Elladine, look out! Huh? She spins round to see Iona, who freezes. You were creeping up on me. Iona rolls her eyes. Triss is a spoil sport. How about you don't push someone into a pool when they might be doing something nice for you? No, she's just lovely. I'll get you one day, Sarabi. Mark my words. Elladine gives her a sunny smile and goes back to call out on the intercom. Assemble at the bow. Some of the group are eager. This is so exciting! Right? Somehow my stomach feels better at night. Others are not. I need a coffee. But soon everyone has assembled. Genevieve gazes down at the water. Does anyone else wonder what's going on underneath us? Like shipwrecks laden with treasure. I should have brought my submarine. You haven't got a submarine, hun. Harry smiles mysteriously. Haven't I? Genevieve shivers as she leans over the railing. It's just so big. You mean the sea? Yeah, it's just so much water. I don't trust it. No, I get that. It's the same with whales. They have just no business being so big. What are they trying to prove? Whales are role models. I love to drift around in the sea without a care in the world. Isn't that what we're doing right now? And I'd have a great singing voice. Well, now you mention it. I remember it being quite noisy when you were showering in the villa. Ty, who's been gazing out across the water and not paying attention, suddenly looks up. Hey, who's knocking the ocean? Bill isn't a big fan of whales and Viv has beef with the sea. My beef extends to any unnecessarily large body of water. The ocean is on my list too. No one's allowed to diss my baby. Enough about the ocean. Ty makes a protesting noise. I'm not dissing the ocean. I love it as much as the next person. But tonight is about what's above. You all look up at the night sky. The darkness stretches above you, thick with stars. Even in the countryside you don't see as many stars as this. Well, it's gorgeous for sure, and it makes me want to put my helmet on. He yawns discreetly. But was that worth getting up for? Elladine gasps and cries out, pointing at the sky. That! This time you see it. A meteor careening across the sky. And again! The Perseids! I always wanted to get up in the night and watch them, but my ma said I needed sleep. No way! Raffi dashes off into the yacht. Why'd he run off? A moment later, he comes back out with his space helmet on. You really did bring it? Hell yeah! Why? Because it's awesome. I just hope Wardrobe doesn't realise it's missing. The meteors are magical. Like, they're these blazing balls of fiery rock up close, but down here, they're just these sparkling streaks of gorgeous light. Nikki puts an arm around Elladine's waist as they watch the shower. Genevieve holds Seb's hand. Above you, flecks of light dart across the night sky, disappearing as soon as they're seen. You spot Raffi chatting happily with Iona. There's a lot of that going on, I've noticed. Raffi is chatting a lot with Iona. He gives you a quick smile before pointing up at a particularly big meteor whose bright tail lights up the sky. Several smaller ones follow, trailing behind like trains of diamonds. Bill's hand is next to yours on the rail, almost touching. His face is gently lit with the low glow of his deck lights. Ah, there's one. You can feel the warmth radiating from his body as you stand together, not quite touching. Laughter echoes from further along the deck. La la la, I'm not listening. If I hear what you wished for, it won't come true. Yeah, but if I wish for something bad? Don't wish for something bad. But if I tell you, that means it won't happen. I've made the system work for me. Genevieve and Seb are having fun. Seb's got the right idea. It's a win-win situation. Why, thank you. At least someone appreciates me. Genevieve snorts with laughter and pokes him in the side. There's a rustle as he and Genevieve cuddle. Bill's voice is low as he murmurs to you. I was a bit confused when Elladine started calling for us, but I'm glad she did. This is magical. And I'd love to have a little chat. Of course. You head a little way away from the others. Anyway, it feels like forever ago we went on that walk in Barcelona. Remember that weird little chocolate flower? If I didn't destroy every houseplant I'd buy, I'd have to get myself one. That was an odd day. Tris, I wanted to say sorry for how things went in Magaluf. I was nervous about the whole thing because it was our chance to have some special time together. After we had our big talk at the restaurant, I kind of hoped everything would fall magically into place. And when it didn't, I didn't know how to handle it. I think that's why I was feeling a bit funny when we went for that swim yesterday. I haven't put it into words. But I don't want to drag it on, so I thought it would be best for me to say something when it was the right time. It was what it was. I've kind of tried to forget about it. That works for me. Let's just look to the future. Tonight is the perfect time to start making more special memories. It's not all sunshine though. Trying to pretend that everything's perfect just makes the mess feel too much. Okay, so, quick Ashleigh's thoughts interlude. So, I'm not forgiving Bill that easily for essentially walking off on us and making us feel more alone than we already were. And I don't care about what his excuses were. I think that was a really awful thing to do, and he's kind of like crossed off Tris' list now. Maybe things will change, maybe he'll change our mind. But at this very moment in time, he's too much. Now I get that. I think I get it more now than I did before. But the mess also makes the good times even more special. And this is definitely a good time. I can hold his hand, cuddle up to him and kiss his cheek. Why not just not do any of that? Why can't I have the decision to stay away from him? Maybe just smile. Let's just hold his hand. You lace your fingers with Bill's. His skin is warm and soft. Together you watch the meteor shower until they start to fade and the others begin to get restless. Elladine yawns. Thanks for coming out and doing this, everyone. It was one of the things I was most looking forward to. You're getting misty-eyed. Elladine sniffs. I know, it's just so nice. You're adorable. Bless your cotton socks. Thanks for bringing us out here. Thanks, Tris. I think I also need sleep. The others start heading for the cabins. Bill lingers with you. Tris, since we're up already, shall we stay here and watch the meteor shower some more? Making this night even longer sounds amazing. we'd have the chance for some real quality time, just the two of us. No, I'm sleepy. I think I am done with Bill. He's not doing anything to sway my mind right now. So it's bedtime for me. I'm done for the night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bill nods. Alright, I'll stay out a bit longer. You head for your cabin. I don't know, I just feel like a bit let down, to be honest. Land ho! Huh? What? You look out the window. Is it afternoon already? Afternoon, sleepyheads. We're about to dock in Ibiza. I just don't think stars can make a difference to your personality. That's totally something an Aquarius would say. I'm not an Aquarius. Wait, when is your birthday? I just realised you told me it was September 31st last year. But that day doesn't exist. I'll never tell you. It is my closest guarded secret. February 30th. Aha! That's going in my calendar. Anyway, we're so hyped for the last day of our trip. Ibiza, here we come. Okay, so that's the end of this episode, and okay, I feel like it was less filler this time. However, that being said, I do feel like we're just kind of waiting for the last day of the holiday to happen and for Tris to make the decision if she wants to be with Raffi or Bill. I'm still hoping maybe there'll be a chance to, you know, start something with Seb, have a little bit of sparks flying, or even have the ability for Tris to say no, to say she wants to be on her own and be her own person. That's what I would really want in the final part. But we will see how it is. I'm slightly scared. Thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys will enjoy the last part on Saturday as well. We'll see what it's like. I don't know. I am still conflicted. Season 2 was definitely my favourite out of all of the seasons so far, but I will always have a soft spot for Tris, and I'm sad that we will have to let her go in the next episode, or at least let her go for now. There's still ways around making stories with Tris in the future, so it's going to be interesting. But thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already given this video a like, please do, and maybe subscribe if you'd like to see some more content and you're not already. I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye!